Welcome everyone, Barre Fusion. This is not yoga, and I'm in a different room in the house as well. And we are going to have a 45-minute Barre Fusion class, so welcome. Set that down. We are going to get started today with a warm-up and then go into an upper body segment that uses small weights. If you have small weights, great. I've got some 5-pound weights. But if you don't, no worries. You can use pantry items. For instance, these 2 cartons of chicken broth, they're each 2 pounds. So you could use chicken broth or a can of soup or 2 bottles of water. And of course, your arms have weight. So you can do this entire sequence without anything in your hands at all. And then we'll switch into a lower body segment, which is the bar segment, and you need a chair for that. So I have a chair, oops, back there. So go ahead and have a chair available. Make sure it's not going to slide and make sure it doesn't have wheels. Hi, Robin. All right, let's get started with our warm-up. I'm going to back up. Just start marching it out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Let's warm up the spine. Standing cat, standing cow. Notice I'm not playing music, so you can go to your own beat here, or you can turn on your own music if you like. 1 more cat cow, and release. Let's go into lateral flexion. Twisting that spine, bending that spine, warming up the spine. 1 more each side. And let's go back to our march. March it out. In 4, and 3, and 2. Heels forward. Add some arms here. Whatever you want. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tap your toes. I'm not wearing shoes. You can if you want. There's no impact here. Last 4, 3, 2, tap behind. Warming up the backs of the legs. Hamstrings. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knee lifts. Tall spine. Bring that knee up to the chest. Squeeze the abdominal muscles. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, forward kicks. Add a punch if you want, or you can keep your hands on your hips. You pick. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march it, but march it wide. Wide feet. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, plant the feet and sway. Hips go right and left. Shoulders back, hands on your hips. Warming up those hips. Keep that spine tall. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, center hips, reach up, right and left. Adding a baby squat. Straight up overhead. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach to the corner between the wall and the ceiling. Lift the heel as you twist the body. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now straight across the chest. Really lift that heel so you don't twist the knee. Engage the abdominal muscles. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Center it up and dip the shoulders. You can be shallow here or go deeper. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale, lift up and release. That's your warm-up. Hopefully you've got some blood flowing. And if you need to turn on a fan, go ahead. I am. If it's too loud, if I think it's too loud and drowns out my voice, I might turn it off. But go ahead and grab 1 weight. Our first upper body component here uses one weight, and then we'll pick up that second weight. Feet are about 12 inches apart. I'll back up so you can see my feet. Knees are soft, shoulders back, and you're holding the weight in both hands as if it were a tray and you were going to serve it to me. But keep it close to your body, elbows close, and we're going to work the core muscles here with trunk twist. Don't move your hips, move the shoulder girdle and the rib cage. Go at your own pace here. I'll count us down in a moment, but go ahead and start slow. This is not a fast motion, but notice that every time you change directions, you're feeling the engagement of those abdominal muscles. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center up and grab your second weight or your pantry item. All right. The next exercises are all going to be combos. One exercise followed by another one, and then putting them together, all in counts of 8. Our first exercise is a biceps curl. So your palms are facing forward, shoulders are relaxed, knees are soft, don't lock them out, and stack everything over your heels, tall spine. Bend from the elbows and bring the weights up to your shoulders. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. We're going to change this to an uppercut. Bend the knees and go across the body. Squeeze the navel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And now we put that together. One biceps curl and an uppercut right and left. Tall spine. Here we go. One biceps curl, uppercut right and left. Do it again. Biceps and right and left. That's 2. Biceps and right and left. I know, I'm making you think today, right? Putting things together. Right and left. Bend the knees as you go into that uppercut motion. 3 more of the combos. Right and left. Center it up. 1 biceps and right and left. Last one. 1 biceps and right and left, and release. All right, we're going to go into a shoulder pose here. Overhead press, that's component 1, and then component 2 is serve a tray. But let's start with just the overhead press. Make cactus arms, shoulders relaxed. Remember, you could do this empty-handed because your arms have weight. Go ahead and press overhead and come back to cactus arms. Let's do 7 more, and 6, 5, soft knees, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, 1. And now bring your elbows to your waistline and we'll serve a tray. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we'll combine them 1 and 1. Come into cactus arms, 1 press, bring them down, 1 tray. Do it again. 1 press and down. Serve me a tray. Back to cactus. This is 3 and serve. And 4. Keep that spine erect. 4 more combo moves. And 3. Tall spine, engage the abdominal muscles. Last one. And release. All right, we're going to go into some motions for the triceps, the backs of the upper arms, and the biceps, the front of the upper arms. Your first move is going to be a kickback. I'm showing it from the side just for this first one, and then I'll turn back to face you. But you're squatting down, your elbows are close to the body, and bend from the elbows. Your shoulders don't move, and bring the weights back forward. All right, so set it up. Come into your baby squat. And we'll do 8 of those. Here we go. Kick it back and return. 7 more. 6. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up and we'll go into hammer curls. Starting with your weights down by your hips, and we bring them up to the shoulders again. This time the palms are facing each other as you bring those weights up to the shoulders. Hammer curls. This is 4. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. And now the combo. So you're going to be standing up after your little squat. So we squat for the kickback, but we stand up for the hammer curl. So bring the weights forward, 1 kick back, rise up, hammer curl. You're already halfway in the hammer curl when you stand up. This is 2. Squat, kick back, relax those shoulders, and bring it up. Squat, kick back, rise up, and hammer. 4 more, rise up, squat again, and last 2. Last 1. Release. All right, 4 more combo exercises, and then we're going to switch to our bar or our chair, lower body. But let's finish up with that upper body. Shoulders again, we're going to do a forward raise for the first component, 8 of those. And then we're going to do a posterior press for the second component. Let me show you the side view of that one from the get-go here. So my hands are behind my gluteus maximus muscles, and I'm pressing back. All right, well, let's start with the forward raise. Now, if that's too much to do both weights forward, you could alternate and do 4 on the right and 4 on the left, alternating. Or you can join me with both arms. Here we go. 8, 7, squeeze the navel, 6, neutral wrists, don't bend your wrists, 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1, release, bring the weights behind. I'll turn sideways so you can see, tall spine. We push away and release. 7 more, 6, 5, 4, 3, don't lean, 2, 1. I'm going to face you this time for both components. Putting them together, you can still alternate 1 forward raise right, posterior press, and then a forward raise left. So you end up doing 4 on each again. Or you can join me together. Here we go. Forward raise, come behind, posterior press. Come back in front. Forward raise, neutral wrist. Don't bend those wrists on either of those moves. Here's number 3. Behind and press. Bring it forward. Remember, you can alternate. Listen to your body. And you can set the weights down as well. We've got 3 more. Tall spine. Lift that rib cage up. Here's the last one. And press. And release. All right. Continuing our shoulder work, we're going to go with a back body, and then shoulder will be chicken wings. So in our row component, we're squatting, knees are bent. Let me show you from the side that you don't want to tilt your bottoms up, so don't do this. Don't push it back. Engage the abdominal muscles, and you'll get a nice straight line down your back, like you're a dog with your tail tucked between your legs. And you're going to row and pinch your shoulder blades together. The second component, chicken wings, you're going to stand up and make bent arm lateral lifts. But let's do the row first. Bend into your squat, engage the navel, tuck your tail between your legs, hang the weights, and now pinch the shoulder blades together. The weights skim along your hips and release. Do 7 more, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up, and we'll do 8 chicken wings. Bent elbows out to the side. So start with bent elbows and lift them up to shoulder height. Then release. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting them together. Come into your squat. Tuck your tail. 1 row. Stand up. Chicken wings. Do it again. Hang the weights and row up, chicken wings. Here's 3. Pinch the shoulder blades when you do that rowing motion. This is 4 and 5. Only 3 more. And 2. Hang those weights and pinch. Lift up and stretch those wings. Last one. Stretch those chicken wings and release. All right. Going into another one that combines shoulders and back body. This one, the shoulder motion is for a very small muscle, part of the rotator cuff, and the move is clamshell. All right, that's component 1. Second component is deadlift. Now your deadlift might end up right here. Listen to your body. You don't have to go any further than what your low back says. So if you stop here, that's fine. Or if you want to trace down below the knees, that's fine too. But engage those abdominal muscles to go down and to come up. All right, but let's start with our clamshell. Bent elbows. Elbows are against the waistline and they don't move. We open up by externally rotating the shoulder joint and then return. 7 more clamshells. 6, 5, 4, tall spine. 3, 2, 1. Release, palms in front of the thighs, soft knees. Keep the legs straight, but keep the knees soft. Engage the abdominal muscles. And here we go, deadlift. 8. I'm counting slow because I'm going lower than the knees. If you're going above the knees, that's okay. Just keep it slow. It's okay. Doesn't have to be fast. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Putting them together. So we'll stand up for the clamshell and then we'll bend over for the deadlift. Clamshell, deadlift. Clamshell, and deadlift. Here's 3. Rotator cuff, back body. Rotator cuff, back of the body. 4 more. 3. And 2. And last one. Finish it off. And rise up. All right, the very last combo move here is shoulders again, upright row, and a lateral lift out to the side. So upright row, the elbows are bent out to the side, working the medial portion of the deltoid. And then again, also working the medial portion of the deltoid, lateral lift, making a T. If that's difficult to do both arms, do one at a time. Because whenever we do straight arms, that's more challenging. So again, you could have 4 on the right and 4 on the left, alternating. But let's start with upright row. We'll do 8 of those. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, palms next to your hips. We'll slow these down a little bit. 8, neutral wrists. 7, 6, 5, soft knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now 1 and 1. Upright row, T lift. This is 2. Keep that spine tall. Keep your chin level. This is 4. We've got 4 more. And then we get to set the weights down. 3, 2, and the very, very last one, finish it off with your T and set your weights down. We are going to go into the second portion of our Barre Fusion class, which is lower body, using our chair. So have your chair off to your right, letting your hand rest lightly on it. We're going to end up moving the chair from side to side. I won't do it every time. I'll do like 2 on one side and then 2 on the other, so we don't have to move it every single time. If you have 2 chairs, even better, you can set up a second chair. The first one is kind of a warm-up, so I'm going to do that one, and I am going to switch the chair, but then we'll do 2 in a row. So stand with a number 11 on your feet, and we're going to do 4 different motions, 10 of each, starting with a forward lift, and then an outside lift, inside lift, and extension behind. Tall spine, and here we go with the left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outside lift, abduction. 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't lean. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the heel forward. We're going across the body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extension behind. This is a smaller lift. Relax the foot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and move your chair for the first one. Now we make sure that we've got those lower body muscles warmed up. Your left hand is on your chair. Make sure your chair is not going to slide. I've got mine on a mat, or you can put something heavy on the seat as well. Tall spine. If you've got carpeting, you're probably okay. Make sure you don't have wheels on your chair though. Right leg is moving. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outside lift. 10, 9, don't lean. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward and we go across. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extension behind. Soften the foot. 10, 9, don't lean. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And prance it out. All right, keep the chair where it is. We'll start here for our next component. Just like our upper body, we're going to do one component and then another component, and then we're going to put them together. All right, so each of our components is actually already a combo move. Our first one, we're going to step into a V shape. Heels are touching. And we're going to go into a squat. So your heels will lift up and knees open out. And then a forward bent leg lift. So like you're lifting from the ankle, the knee is bent. That's component 1. Component 2, we're going to step wide. Heels are still in, toes out. And do a squat or a plie. And then a forward kick, straight leg, all right? So let's do component 1. Set up your V, and then we'll do the bent leg lift. So squat, bent leg lift, squat, bent leg lift, squat, bent leg lift. This is 4 and 5. 5 more. 4, tall spine. 3, 2, last one. Set the feet wide, and now we're doing that wide squat and a straight leg kick. Squat and kick. Squat and kick. So your hips got to move to the left to bring that leg forward. That's 4. Make sure your chair isn't going to move around on you. Here's 5. Tall spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now set up your V. Stay close to your chair here because we're going to be stepping wide. So it's going to be 4 components. The V, the bent leg, the wide, and the straight leg. Let's do it together. That one was just a demonstration. Here we go. V, squat, bent leg lift, wide squat, straight leg lift. V squat, bent leg, wide squat, straight leg. Keep going. This is 3. V squat, bent leg, wide squat, straight leg. Here's 5. Bent and straight. 5 more. Bent and straight. Straight kick. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And release. Go ahead and switch your chair around. We'll do that sequence on the other side, and then we'll stay here for the next sequence and get a whole new set of combos. All right, let's start with just the first one. V shape on the feet, squat, bent leg lift. Left leg is lifting this time. Tall spine, V squat, bent leg lift. V squat, bent leg lift. I've got my hand behind my back. It could be on the hip as well, or just hanging loose. Whatever reminds you to keep those shoulders rolled back. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Step it wide. And now as you come into that plie squat, you're going to shift over to the right to do your forward kick with your left leg. Here we go, 10 of those. Second position squat and a kick. Squat and a kick. Keep that spine tall, don't lean forward. Here's 4 and 5. 5 more. 4, 3, and 2. Last one, and we put them together. So start with your V, V squat, bent leg, wide squat, straight leg. Here we go, V squat, bent leg, wide squat, straight leg. Narrow, bent, wide, straight. This is 3. Tall spine. Keep it going. Be strong. 5 more. And 4. And 3. 2. Squeeze that navel. Be strong. Last one. And prance it out. Keep your chair where it is. We're going to go on to our next sequence. This one starts with a curtsy. So you're going to take your left leg and come behind. Keep that spine upright. So as you curtsy into your curtsy lunge, don't lean forward like this. Keep those shoulders rolled back. You can have the hand on the hip or again behind the back. And then it's a side leg lift. That's component 1. Curtsy, side leg lift. Component 2, so that's kind of a side-side motion. Component 2 is forward and back motion. Knee lift and lunge. Knee lift and lunge. And of course, then we put them together, so it'll be side to side, front to back. Let's start just with that side to side. Curtsy, side leg lift. Here we go. Curtsy and side leg lift. Curtsy, side leg lift. Flex the foot as you lift out to the side. 4 and 5. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, and now the forward and back motion. Knee lift, reverse lunge. Make sure you're not going to kick anything behind you. Knee lift and lunge. Knee lift and lunge. This is 3. Shoulders back. And 5. 5 more. And 4. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to put them together. So it's going to be side to side, curtsy, side leg lift, and then front to back, knee lift and lunge. Here we go. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift and lunge. Got it? Curtsy, side leg, knee lift and lunge. This is 3. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift and lunge. Here's 4. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift, and lunge. Oh, I'm really taxing your brain, right, with all these different combos? Don't worry, I'm cueing them. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift and lunge. 4 more. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift and lunge. 3 more. Curtsy, side lift, abduction, knee and lunge. 3 more. 2 more. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift and lunge. Last one. Curtsy, side leg, lift, knee lift, and lunge. Whew. Heart rate's elevated. Mine is 132. That's a good number for me. All right, go ahead and just move your chair around, and we'll do that sequence on the other side. Remember, don't go into combo yet. We're going to do the first component, which was just the curtsy and the lift. We'll do 10 of those first. Make sure your chair's not moving because you just reset it. And roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Curtsy, side leg lift. Curtsy, side leg lift. This is 3. Flex the foot. This is 5. 5 more. 4. Chin is level. 3, 2, and 1. Release, and now that leg comes into knee lift, reverse lunge. Make sure you're not going to kick behind you. Here we go. Knee lift and lunge. Knee lift and lunge. Here's 3 and 4. Level chin. 5. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now putting them together. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift, and lunge behind. Here we go. Curtsy, side leg, center knee, and lunge. Again, curtsy, side leg, knee lift, reverse lunge. Here's 3, 4, curtsy, side leg, forward knee, and lunge. This is 5, side leg, knee lift, and lunge. 5 more. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift, and lunge. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift, and lunge. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift, and lunge. 2 more. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift, and lunge. Last one. Curtsy, side leg, knee lift, and lunge. Prance it out. Keep your chair where it is for the next sequence. So these are moves that we've probably done before without a chair. So why use the chair? Because we can add more balance components in a row by having this support. So that's the purpose of using our bar or our chair. So we can do a lot of the repetitive balance motions without losing our balance. All right, let's move it on. We're going into a forward lunge this time and into a balance pose called tree. Start with your feet kind of in that V shape already, and that'll be important for the second component. We're going to do a forward lunge and a balanced tree. You can tuck that foot against the calf, or you can just come into a one-legged mountain with the knee bent in front. Forward lunge and either a one-leg mountain or a tree. It'll become important because the next component is a side leg lift. So if you're already here in tree, you're just going to take that side leg lift. And this time, it's a pointed toe out to the side. And then we go into our first position squat. So that the kick and the squat are component 2. All right, let's do component 1, which was a forward lunge into tree. 10 times. Here we go. 10, and balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. See, our bar is training our balance here. Because we couldn't do those trees over and over and over without getting a little wobbly. So we're training balance by using the chair. All right, let's go into that side leg lift with a pointed toe and then our V squat. Back with those heels lifting up and the knees opening out. 10 of those. Here we go. Lift and squat. Lift and heels up squat. This is 3 and 4, 5, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, last one, and now we'll put them together. If your heart rate is up, it's because we're really working lower body muscles, which are bigger than upper body muscles. Even though we used weights with upper body, we didn't pump as much circulation because those muscles are smaller. I'm much more winded in this part of the class than I was in the upper body part. Let's add that combo. Forward lunge, tree. Here we go. Forward lunge, tree, kick out, and then V squat. Forward lunge, tree, kick out, V squat. Third one, forward lunge tree, kick out, V squat. Here's 4, forward lunge tree, kick out, V squat, shoulders back, forward lunge tree, kick out, pointed toe, and squat. Forward lunge tree, kick out, and squat. 4 more, forward lunge tree, kick out, and squat. 3 more, forward lunge tree, kick out, and squat. 2 more, forward lunge tree, kick out, and squat. Last one, forward lunge tree, kick out, and squat. Go ahead and move your chair back. Whew. We'll do that sequence on the other side, and it might be our last sequence. I was trying to time this about 50-50 upper body and lower body, but we want to leave time to stretch at the end. So let's go right into forward lunge tree 10 times, moving that left leg. Hand behind, roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Forward lunge tree. Second time. Keep breathing. This is 3 and 4, 5. 5 more. Make the letter L with the knee when you lunge. 3, 2. Last one. And release. All right, set that V shape. Now it's going to become more important because of kicking out and coming into our V squat. 10 of those. Shoulders back. Here we go. Kick out, pointed toe. V squat, heels up. Second time. Don't lean when you kick out. Keep that spine upright. Here's 4 and 5, 6, 7, 3 more, and 2, and 1. All right, let's put them together. Forward lunge tree, kick out, and V squat. 10 of them, here we go. Forward lunge tree, kick out, V squat. Again, forward lunge tree, kick out, and squat. And 3, forward lunge tree, kick out and squat. Forward lunge tree, kick out and squat. Here's 5, forward lunge tree, kick out and squat. Keep it going. Externally rotating those hip joints there in your tree and your kick out. 4 more, forward lunge tree, kick out and squat. Forward lunge tree, kick out and squat. Last 2, forward lunge tree, kick out and squat. Last one, forward lunge tree, kick out. Finish with that squat. All right, we do have time for one more combo. And we're going to cut it down. I'm going to do 5s just to be sure we have enough time for stretching. So this one, you're actually going to let your hand go and do a side lunge off to the left. So side lunge, you're going to keep the right leg straight, push your hips back, and bend your left knee. And when you come back, you can grab the chair and do one bicycle motion. So from a diagonal view, that bicycle motion is a kind of a tuck, extend, and pull in. All right, let's do 10 of those. And then the second component, I'll give you the preview. It's a back attitude, so back knee bent lift. And then a bent knee circle, so really getting a lot of rotation through that hip joint. It's called a bent knee rond de jambe if you were in a dance class, or we'll just call it a hip circle. All right, let's go with that side lunge cycle. 5 times, not 10, just 5. Here we go. Side lunge, cycle. Side lunge, cycle. Here's 3. Side lunge, cycle. Side lunge, cycle. 1 more. Side lunge, and cycle. And now the back attitude, which is a bent knee lift. Imagine you're lifting through the heel, and then we go into that open hip circle. So bent knee lift, open knee circle. Bent knee lift, open circle. This is 3. And circle. 2 more. And circle. Last one. And now we put them together. Get ready. Side lunge, cycle. Here we go. Side lunge, cycle, back attitude, and bent knee lift. Same thing. Side lunge, cycle, bent knee lift behind, and bent knee open up. 3, side lunge cycle, bent knee, bent knee. This is 4, side lunge cycle, bent knee back, bent knee around. Last one, side lunge cycle, bent knee lift, bent knee open. Let's finish on the other side, 5 and 5, and then we'll stretch. Home stretch, my friends. All right, side lunge cycle, here we go, 5 times. Side lunge, bicycle. Side lunge, bicycle. 3rd time, bicycle. This one it's okay to lean forward on your side lunge. Last one. And now bent knee lift behind and open it up. Bent knee lift, open it up. Bent knee lift, behind, open it up to the side. This is 3, stand tall. 4, last one. Put them together, side lunge cycle. Side lunge cycle, bent knee behind and around. Side lunge cycle, bent knee behind and around. This is 3, side lunge cycle, bent knee behind and around. 2 more, side lunge cycle, bent knee behind and around. Last one, side lunge cycle, bent knee behind and around. Whew. Prance it out and bring your chair in front. I'm not going to be bearing any weight on this. I'm actually going to turn it slightly sideways to you so you can see my feet. We're going to start with a lunge with the right leg on your mirror image, halfway back. Push that heel straight into the ground like you're digging a hole with your heel. The knee is straight and we're stretching the upper part of the calf, the gastroc. Let's go for the lower part. Take it further back. The leg is still straight. The heel is lifted. You're pushing that heel away. And we're getting the lower part of the calf, the soleus. Bring it halfway in. And now bear the weight on the right leg. Bend the right leg and straighten out the left. The toes are lifted and we're stretching the hamstring on the left leg. Breathe. Rise up. Step your right leg off to the right. Side lunge hold. Lift your left toes. Inner thigh stretch. Toes down, return center. Bring the right toenails to touch the floor, stretching the foot. And then lift that foot, grab it with your right hand, draw the foot towards your bottom, remain tall, and then push the foot into the hand to get a deeper stretch. Breathe. One more, bring that foot forward, let it rest above the knee, and sink into figure 4 stretch. You can bring your forearms onto the chair here. And we're going for that deep muscle, gluteus medius. Every time you did a side leg lift, you were working the gluteus medius. Rise up, and we'll do that sequence on the other side. Left leg steps back halfway. Heel is pressing into the earth, knee is straight. Gastroc stretch. All the way back, knee is still straight, but now the heel is lifted and pushing away. Soleus stretch. Chest is upright, don't hang your head. Come halfway in, bear the weight on your your left leg. Let your right leg straighten, knee is straight, heels touching the floor and the toes are pointed up, stretching that hamstring. Lift up, walk the feet together and send your left leg to the left. Side lunge, lifting the right toes for a deeper inner thigh stretch. Breathe. Toes down. Draw those hips to center. Take your left toenails to touch the mat or the floor. And then lift that foot up. Grab it with your left hand. Draw the heel into your bottom and then push the foot into the hand. Feel that change the stretch on your quadriceps, the top of the thigh. Breathe. Take that ankle above the right knee. Sink your hips down. Forearms can come to your chair back. A little deeper if you want that deeper stretch for the gluteus medius. Breathe. Rise up. Big inhale. One more time. Good work, my friends. I hope you enjoyed our Barre Fusion class. And maybe Charlotte will invite me back again to do another one. Have a great week. Thanks, and bye-bye.